Hey, welcome to the channel, High Priestess 11.11. This is our first live, y'all. Let me make sure I can see all the messages. How exciting! How exciting! I just felt like going live on a whim. Let me get me some decks ready. Decks on deck. We're gonna see which decks we're using today. I got some new ones, some new oracles, and some new tarot decks. So we're gonna use good old trusty Modern Witch and this one by Torrin Ellis, Earth Woman Tarot. I really like the illustration on this, y'all. I really do. Let me just set that up. I also got an Angel Number Oracle deck, which I cannot wait to use. Pull from. And this is the Confessions of Soulmate. So if it goes that way, we gonna go that way. And then finally, Time Oracle cards. I also have another new deck. Uncover Your Past Lives Oracle. I need to go read the instructions on how to use it, because the way the cards are set up is some around each side of the front and each side of the back. But we're gonna figure that out. And so when I did this, do you remember the 21st night of September? September just came out on such a pretty card. March was right behind it. We're in March, y'all. So something about a timeline between March and September is significant. April was behind March. So something now through September, 3 to 9. Those are significant, I would say. So I haven't started shuffling or did anything just yet, but we're gonna ring the bell. Hold up, y'all, if I can reach it. Sound therapy is amazing. I got my lavender candle going. Oh, it feels great. Let me get some myrrh. Let me think. I ain't really gotta think. Today I took a nice spiritual shower. Cleansing with the water is everything. Hi, y'all. This is the first live. Me spirits, as I channel these messages, I'll share some oil on my hands, y'all. So I'm about to get into a full reading. First live. Y'all here for the first live. You're the first person on, first comment on the first live. Alex. And then Zenistu 143. 143 is symbolic for love. Just setting the stage. I got my myrrh. Oh, that smells so good. It's my citrus spray. Blue citrus. Okay. My stuff's so spread out on this table, y'all, but we about to get into it. I got a feeling the first of many. In this time frame from March to September, really ramping up, and you might have seen some good things start to happen for you already in March, but things are about to really pick up, and you're going to see the fruit of your labor by September, and that's the harvest season. So this harvest season, whatever you got popping off, like you planting these seeds and growing them here right now, you about to, and they're going to grow, and people going to see things come into fruition, like it's about to be happening. You're gonna see a noticeable, it's gonna be noticeable from now, especially in what's happening in April, because I got September, March, April. So that's now through September, and something significant is really gonna kick into gear in April. April 9th is the post shadow period for the retrograde. The Mercury retrograde is ending. So it ended on the 20th of March. So that's probably why March was significant here. And then you're going to see the post shadow period finally is over with. I don't move the camera close, y'all. The post shadow period for the Mercury retrograde will finally be all the way over by April 9th. And then that's a 9. September is a 9. So that's significant as well. So we're looking at the endings, and we're getting all these 9s. Okay, so that's significant. So the number 9, some endings. So I'm going to take these 3 cards from, so that's going to be our headers. And then today. Today is significant. Why? Because it's our first live on this channel. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm going to show y'all these cards because I don't have it set up to where I'm going to figure that out with my phone stand. So I don't know if I'm going to do something to the effect of like fully extend it right here so y'all can see me and the table. We're going to figure that out without y'all looking all up in my closet in my nice minks and furs. I'm joking. I'm speaking into existence. Yeah. Why does my tablecloth is rubbing on my leg? I was like, Lord, no. don't do this on my first live. Have me out here looking crazy. These people like, Shani ain't got it. So yeah, High Priestess, make sure y'all hit subscribe. Make sure y'all like this live. I'm giving out this free reading. So go ahead and like the live if you here. I see 80 y'all. I see 2 likes. Let's get that number up. Okay. And rushing in was under that. We're going to start with today. I'm going to make 4 columns with these cards. So this is what I got. I pulled this from the Time Oracle deck. So we're finna look at these timelines and what's happening in each one of these timelines. Apparently, that's how it's going to be the first of many, starting today. March is significant. April is going to be even more significant. And it's going to be something that runs you all the way through September. So you see this. So that's our card for today. This is March. Beautiful flowers. And then April. Lots of flowers with a purple theme. Purple is High Priestess energy. That's that divine color, right? For that crown chakra. And then September. So we got all these purple flowers. April 9th, the 9th month. Lots of endings. That's March 20th. And if y'all look at the cover of this, oh my gosh. The cover, I think, was Friday, March 20th. And I just wanted it because that's my screensaver. It has a lion on it, right? We know lion is synonymous with God. So, it has March 20th on it. And I didn't realize. I got it because that was me taking a screenshot of 11/11. I was like, this would be a great cover photo for this live. So March 20th specifically. And I was talking about the retrograde. It be making sense. Y'all gonna find my style of reading is however I feel today. It's me. So I ain't gonna read like everybody else, the way everybody else do. No, baby, you come over. You at my house right now. So it's like you go to somebody's house. It's how they do things at their house, right? So I do things a certain way over here. Overall energy is rushing in. Whatever it is, it's about to come rushing in. You see all that water? It's hitting like a flood of emotion. And a dog is supposed to be man's best friend. So whatever it is, it's going to be good for you. And it's going to come rushing in. And so let's get the show on the road. Spirit, where do I need to go next? Because I got tarot. But I think I want to do some more oracle. And what's going to be significant, we're going to put numbers. We're going to start with numbers. So I got my My angel number deck, this is the back of it. These are all new decks that I got. So they kind of look like this. We're going to shuffle through this deck and understand. We're going to start with today, March, April, September. We know March 20th is significant. It's even on the thumbnail for this. April 9th. September is going to be significant. I'm getting 911. So it's going to be like September 11th. Today, I got 1919 bicycles. So I'm going to read this. So 1919 not bicycles. I wanted to say bicycles, but I'm getting bicycles like two of something, two wheels in motion. So it's also giving some chariot energy. That's what it's giving. So karma, transformation, balance, influence, power, cycles, change, renewal. Yes. Change and renewal. Karma is approaching. Let go of the need to control, as you cannot force things to happen. Embrace the lessons life offers to prevent them from repeating in the future. Make room for new experiences and positive transformations in your life. So today it's about transformation, which the death card is facing up on my Modern Witch Tarot deck. Transformation, balance as temperance energy, influence, power. Influence is like the Hierophant teaching. Power, the strength card, the Leo energy. Cycles, the world card. It's giving a lot of that. 1919. What did we just talk about? All them nines and the endings. So cycles, you're cycling through. This is like today marks, this moment in time is marking transformation for you. So yes. What about for March? What angel number is significant for March in general? Because that was 1919. 3333. Social skills. So this is the card I just got. If I get too close, that ring light be on it. I'm going to read it, y'all. Social skills for March. And so renewal, positivity, confidence, charisma, growth, influence, inspiration. The challenges you are facing today will eventually fade away. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive, as your luck may soon turn for the better. Now it's time to harness your magnetic energy, inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. Oof. And Lord knows I done dealt with some having to deal with people this month. Let's say that. Let me look at y'all comments too. You love citrus perfumes. Okay. Hi, Loma. Hi, Josh. If he just got here. Hi. Okay, so today is about cycles, this moment in time. March in general is about social skills. What is April going to be about for us, Spirit? This looks like a great reset. A spiritual awakening. I got 1001. So ones are new beginnings and zeros are resets. And so spiritual awakening, new beginning, personal growth, embracing creativity, finding your path, inner peace, transformation. You're entering a new phase in your spiritual journey. While it may feel like a dark night of the soul, you know this is part of your awakening. You are on the path to enlightenment, and this challenging period will soon pass. Trust in the process of growth and transformation. So this is a completely new phase of the journey that is going to begin in April. And so April 1st, I already have an important appointment, one that signifies where I am spiritually as a leader, as a teacher. I'm coaching other life coaches on things that I've already experienced, and they trust me because Shani hasn't clocked into a job in 4 years, and y'all don't see me on her doing tarot 24/7. So something had to be faith-based for me. Everything had to be faith-based for me to be at this point. So I got a little story to tell, and I say little jokingly, baby, jokingly. It ain't little at all. And so let's get the angel number energy for September. Ooh, I couldn't make this up if I tried. The way it fell out is still laying on my hand. I was shuffling and it slipped from under there. So I set them back down. Then I say April 9th is going to be significant because April 9th is the end of the shadow phase of the Mercury retrograde when you actually going to start to really feel it. And so this says, but this is on September, which is also the 9th month. Release, balance, financial growth, success, life cycles, karma, transformation, renewal. So in September, you're going to have a huge release. Like whatever was probably holding you back mentally, physically, emotionally, is finally going to be like, okay, I'm done with it. Your current circumstances are ending, opening the doors to better opportunities. If you're facing significant changes, consider viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters. Embrace the transition by making room for new experiences and welcoming fresh beginnings into your life. Okay? This is good stuff. Good stuff. And I'm not going to pull on this deck the relationship deck. That's time. Confessions of Soulmate. Not unless the reading goes that way. If we get into some love and all of that jazz, I'll pull on that deck. But right now, not right now. We are going to get into some tarot. Okay. Got our oracle set. For today, 1919, for March 3333, April 1001, the Great Reset. March is like where you got the indicator of your social skills. You're going the right way. Today, you realize this is all about cycles. And then your spiritual awakening for April and a release by September. You're going to have a release from that pressure of feeling like that awakening. Like you probably just going to finally be settling to that energy by then. Settling into your new life. Like you're going to feel like something kept coming up for August. It kept getting 8s in August. Like you probably going to hit a peak. The first peak. For whatever you've been working on. By August. In September. You finally gonna like let go and realize this is your new life. You finally gonna settle in and realize this is my new life. Okay. So let's see. So the title of this message was The First of Many. The First of Many. So that is very significant. Okay, y'all. Very, very significant. This, whatever you got coming and whatever's going on right now, it is the first of many. And I strongly feel that. Let me move y'all over a little bit. Okay. So this energy is giving that. And so the King of Swords, these cycles and this King of Swords, it's like you're going to master your thoughts at a different level to where you're not going to be sitting around waiting on somebody else telling you, waiting on someone else to tell you what it is or what they think or anything like that. Got Temperance right behind it. And then we say balance was in this 1919 karma transformation. Balance, influence, power, cycles, change, renewal. And so influence, that King of Swords, is like your communication, the way you speak, what you talk, how you talk, what you do, is going to make a difference. It's going to carry some weight. And temperance, like today, you ready for this energy. Temperance, it's going to balance out in the spirit and the flesh because you're moving into April where that spiritual awakening is going to happen. And finally, the Five of Swords energy. As this happens, and I'm seeing social skills are up next to clarify these things. Social skills, March. People going to feel betrayed. People are going to feel betrayed. So this is on the horizon for you. People are going to feel betrayed by your success. That's what I'm getting out for that. Spirit is showing me that people are going to feel betrayed by your success. Confirmation of that is the Ten of Swords is up here. And that's going up under, that's going to go right with it. People just, right now, it's like you coming into your power, you finding balance, you finding your voice, you sharing whatever it is you've been put on you to share. And people are feeling betrayed by your success. Like they don't like this new, powerful, understanding what I got going on type of view. They don't like that. They want you down and out. The Five of Pentacles down there. But I'm going to shuffle for March. This energy from March through September. So this is like your next 6 months, guys. This reading is about your next 6 months. Embrace this energy. Embrace it. Claim it below. Say, I embrace this energy. And put these numbers in the chat. 3333 and 999. Say, I embrace it. What we got here for March? The Three of Pentacles. And this is about social skills. March is about social skills. So today you realizing, I'm today years old, I realize it's going to be some people I got to leave behind. But you're going to come to a point where your tribe, your physical tribe is going to be forming. So you're going to actually get around some people and y'all going to be able to work on your gifts and things that you're called to do together. That's what that is given. So, ooh, I can't even, if I wanted to, y'all. Three of Cups. And what is March? The 333. I can't even make this up with social skills. And now you got the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I can't make this up. The cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. The Ace of Cups. And so you are going to be, not only did Temperance come, but it's like, look at that, divine feminine putting her hand out and saying, here, your cup overfloweth. Your cup, you're going to be so emotionally overwhelmed by the amount of support that you get in the month of March. So if you didn't actually physically see the support show up in the form of groups and friends and circles, whatever you started building in March, whatever you planted seeds for, that energy is about to emerge. The month is not over, y'all. Today is the 25th. This is nighttime. It's 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 25th. I got a feeling March 26th is about to, like, each day we get closer to April 9th to being out of the shadow phase of the retrograde from the 20th of March, which is on the thumbnail for this, through April 9th. You're going to start to feel better each day. Better each day. It's like having the flu. And then each day that it's actively not in your system, your body's recovering and you just start to feel better each day. So imagine like that. So I feel like I need to leave that right there. I got for April the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is that energy for your spiritual awakening. While you're going through this, Spirit is saying rest and reflect. Rest and reflect. Look at the butterfly, the moon phases. Take some time. Even those sunflowers down there. It's going to be a very spiritual time. So make sure that you get plenty of sleep during this month. You go to bed early, even if you don't go to sleep. And it's like you're going through it's going to drain your energy to be doing so much spiritual work. So you're going to need to definitely rest and reflect. And take it easy on yourself. Let the Spirit do the work. And things will come to you better in ease and flow. Hammock is giving vacation vibes, okay? Vacation vibes. So, the Two of Swords. So, I'm seeing a lot of Swords energy. This could be putting you in your head. This spiritual awakening is spiritual. So, Swords is more about thought realm, spirit. It's not the physical. you're going to be in a very uh, mentally heightened state, very aware of everything that's going on around you without actively doing a whole lot. You're just going to be in a spiritual place. And so you're going to be going within. So this is not about blocking things out, but it is about protecting your energy with this Two of Swords. It's like these are the guards, so to speak, guarding your thoughts. Guarding your thoughts. Don't let a bad thought get in there and run rapid. And then all these swords, the Page of Swords. You're even going to begin to think new thoughts. So going within, resting, guarding your thoughts so that you can start to blossom with new thoughts and new ideas during this awakening. Okay? And then this, I think I'm going to take this Eight of Wands energy. That is going to give you the ability to let whatever's coming come in faster. It's like you're manifesting this. You're aligning with it. So going within for this spiritual awakening and letting your mind be put at ease and realigning your thoughts. Realignment. That's what this is about in April, this spiritual awakening with this 1001 energy. This 4-month April in the giant purple flower. This is giving like that high priestess energy, this spiritual divine energy. That 101, you also got that 11 in there. So one at the beginning, one at the end. So it's going to allow things to come in faster for you with that Eight of Wands energy. And then we're going to move into September, guys. This can go quick when you really into a reading. Oh, we almost at 30 minutes. We're at 26 minutes in. Child, where did the time go? This is good, though. This is good. Y'all let me know how y'all like this extended reading. I could have been doing them. I just ain't did. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. Everything in divine timing. So the first card we got is the Five of Wands for September. Again, September 999, release, balance, financial growth, success, life cycles, karma, transformation, and renewal. Current circumstances are ending. That's when you really gonna feel like your life changed. This awakening gonna start in April, around April 9th, at the end of that post-shadow period for the Mercury retrograde. You really gonna feel like your life changed. So this window from March 20th to April 9th is gonna feel like you finally picking up on your social skills. You getting back around people, and then you're gonna have like another spiritual awakening. It's gonna carry you through this release in September. Like this spiritual awakening gonna. So today's energy is about cycles. It's about going through these cycles. Y'all get it? You get it? Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this spread and put it on the community tab as well, so y'all can see it. So we got the Five of Wands, and Five of Wands, you don't know if they're fighting or sparring for practice. So some of y'all might have a tribe that's getting you ready, and some of you might, from the outside looking in, you don't know if that person is fighting or if they're preparing. Either way, they're gonna be ready. The fight's gonna get you ready, and intentional sparring is gonna get you ready. This is what it looks like when you were getting ready, going through this change. It looked like you had to be forged in the fire, so to speak, with those wands. You had to go through this change, that 5 energy, for this release to happen and be ready for your new life. Balance, financial growth, success, life cycles, karma, transformation, renewal. The Empress, baby. So we started off with today at cycles, and then we got life cycles in this release and this balance. We started off with balance, we ended up with balance. Now we got financial growth. Over here today, influence, power. Now your influence and power done led to financial growth and success. Change and renewal then led to transformation and renewal. You get to be made new again. The transformation. So you changed. Your transformation, it sent the signal to your transfer. It's all mirroring each other and coming back, because it's 1919 and this is 999. And so that this awakening, that 1001, this reset is about mirroring things. Everything you went through is about to show up in the form of some kind of success. So if you had to go through this hardship, it was so that you can lead this kind of business. If you had to go through this hardship or this lesson, it was so you can lead this group of people. Everything was put in place to help you lead where you're going. It was never meant against you. It was always meant for you. You were being prepared for a leadership role. And so we got the Five of Wands. You're being prepared to sit on the throne as the Empress. Pregnant, male or female, that baby coming. If y'all want no kids, you gonna have them. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want them, you still gonna have them, because you don't know you don't want them. This child gonna change life. Wow. And I see the Death card on the Modern Witch Tarot deck. This Death card is that release that we talked about. Life cycles. This 999 energy in September, life cycles. This is going to be the final death. This final cycle of your and renewal, the transformation from your old life to your new life. This signifies the official end of your old life, where you are currently today. If you're seeing this March 20th, 2026, or wherever you're seeing this, you're about to be into this 6-month transformation. You're about to go through this 6-month transformation. At the end of this 6-month transformation, you will be a new creature. This version of you will be done. What else we got? One more. The Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress are in the same. They're in the same. I did these 4x4. 4 columns, 4 tarot cards in each. With angel number card on them too. But 444, y'all. And I told you this whole spread is giving High Priestess, which you don't see. And I told you this rushing in was at the bottom of the time deck, the time oracle deck, and the 8 of Wands is right here under April, rushing in. So the Emperor holding the Ankh, as you should, King. That red moon. Didn't we just have a red moon about 2 months ago? We had a red moon about 2 months ago, y'all. And so September is something that's going to mirror. This is going to be a big, it's going to be a rooted, that red energy give me, and he's wearing a red robe. This is going to be so divine, so magical, so majestic, so rooted into something you can't even understand. And the Page of Pentacles, you're going to have, this is at the bottom of the time deck, and this is at the bottom of the Earth Woman Tarot deck. Rushing in is going to be that seed money for the new beginning. Let me set that there. And I honestly don't feel like it's nothing else I need to pull from. In this case, when I got the Emperor and the Empress in this same column for September, that's given, and she's pregnant, now I know it's time to go to this soulmate deck. Now it's time to go into the soulmate cards. Let's see what it says, because I can't help it. This is going to be a new beginning. The Death card showed up. The Empress, the Emperor, and the 5 of Wands. Like, you're being prepared for this. You're a new creature. And the Emperor and the Empress is stronger than any couple in existence. Okay? On Earth. What we got? Thinking and divine guidance at the bottom. On each end. So I'm pulling from like as above, so below type situation. Message of love is behind that. Okay, so we got thinking. Let me show y'all. I'll show y'all the cards before I read them. So thinking. I am thinking about you at this moment. Thoughts of you never leave my mind. No matter where I go, the songs I hear remind me of you. They make me feel more vulnerable and think of you and even more. And so this the Emperor. I pulled a man and a woman. Y'all see that? I pulled this from the bottom of the deck. I pulled this from the top of the deck. Think of the bottom as earth and physical and masculine energy. And then the top of the deck is spiritual and divine feminine energy. Perfect balance. Way this came out. And let's go on and get into that. So that's for our Emperor. This is for our Empress. Divine guidance. So he's thinking something you do in the flesh. And she is talking about divine guidance, something that's spiritual. So this makes so much sense. I am amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. Everything keeps falling into place. People on the outside might think things are falling apart. Oh, this happened. You got moved to a new city. It fell into place. It probably feel like your relationships back home with family, I can relate, fell apart. And you had to move to a new city. You were divinely guided there. I was told I was coming to Atlanta a year before I got here. 9 months before I got here. I didn't know the day or the hour, but when the time came, I knew it was now. I knew it was now. I said, it's today. I bought that ticket, left the next morning, and I never looked back. So people probably thought things were falling apart from me somewhere. They were falling into place. I know this is where I'm supposed to be, right? So that might, let me know if that resonates with y'all in the comments. I'm amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. You guys, when I moved to Atlanta, the first city I lived in was Union City. This is confirmation for y'all out there. And all I kept getting in readings was union. It's about to be a divine union. It's about to be a union. Many of you all, because you're led to me, and that's my journey, that's a piece of that is going to resonate for your journey too. Divine is working behind the scenes for us. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. Everything that fell apart fell into place for this union, this divine union. And this man is always thinking about you, or the masculine in the relationship is always thinking about you, and the divine feminine is always thinking about how everything in her life is bringing her closer to what she prayed for, what she knows she's meant to have, what she knows she's supposed to come into alignment with. So, y'all, this is the first live. I'm so excited about that. Y'all will get many more lives from me. Let me know what type of readings y'all want to see. I got you. I even got the past lives oracle deck. So we're going to do a past life reading whenever I feel like I'm channeling a message for that as well. So if you need to book any type of spiritual work, info.highpriestess1111@gmail.com. If I could ever sync all my calendars up, I would let y'all just book, but I got 15 different calendars, and you be done booked the time. I got something else on another calendar, so we're not going to do it that way. You email me, I'll send you the info to send the funds, and then we're going to book the time, okay? Right now, they are $5.5 for a 30-minute reading, okay? $55 for a 30-minute reading. I'm normally $110 for a whole hour. Right now, I'm just doing 30-minute readings. You want the whole hour? Let me know. But right now, I'm going to do 30 minutes for $55. And all the stuff is in my bio and even in the description here of this video. I'm excited. Thank you for anybody who sees this video. I pray it resonates with you. And like I said, I am going to take a picture of this spread and put it in the community tab. A few pictures so I can spread out the tarot cards on each column, and you can see each card for these spreads. And I can't believe how lessons learned was still at the bottom of this deck. These 9s came through strong in this reading, y'all. They really did. So yeah, I'm gonna put that over there. I'm gonna put that over there. I'm gonna leave this here. But yeah, absolutely book me or email me for anything. And if you like to contribute to the channel, since I don't have the super chat feature just yet, you can do so by clicking the link if this resonated with you. Nothing is too small because we do this full time, okay? I really have a heart for people. I hope y'all see that through these messages as I give you longer messages, and just like I did on this live. And share it with somebody you trust. I understand what it's like when you don't have anybody to share it with. I get that. But make sure you like and subscribe each video you watch and comment. Don't be afraid to comment. It's a safe space. And I do read them. All right, y'all. I love you. Be great on purpose.